This is the death that recently shook the startup world. Fast closed its doors weeks after damning articles revealed its dark side, and they died as fast as they rose to the top. Months ago, they had raised $168 million and they were taking the world by storm. People loved their marketing campaigns. The company promised to be this one-click shopping solution for everyone, but behind the scenes, Fast was literally seconds away from imploding. And then time ran out. The company shut its doors, and that's that. Fast has disappeared, so how did they go from being the talk of the town to nothing in such a short time? Is there more than meets the eye? We have to dive, of course, into Fast. Welcome to Company Forensics. Okay, so this story has two timelines that sometimes move in parallel and sometimes intertwine. It's what we've seen countless times in Silicon Valley and still can teach us a lesson. In early 2022, Fast's CEO Dom Holland took to social media to release a sad statement. His company shut down following a series of articles that dug up dirt about him, about his past, and about his startup. He praised himself and he did credit his employees, but unfortunately his vision failed to reach the tipping point. And as we dig deeper, we see that it would never do. Fast was a company that wanted to make one-click shopping effortless. Amazon had lost the patents to one-click payments in 2017, leading to hundreds of competitors. And Fast was one of many companies trying to make it big with this technology that was now available to everyone. And I think that was one of the initial problems. There was just too much competition. Big names such as Apple and PayPal, they were all duking it out with small but tough companies such as Bolt and Shopify. And here was Fast trying to outmuscle them all. But how? With the CEO. Holland had one goal: to wow the world into believing in Fast. If the startup was going to win this race, it'd be through marketing more than anything else.
Order received.
He was playing this eccentricity card from the start. Fast was born in 2019 with hoodies from $1 and genius social media. And that's how months later, it had already raised $2.5 million and had no signs of slowing down. And part of this initial success was Holland's storytelling. He used this narrative of his grandmother struggling with online shopping as fuel for Fast. It wouldn't be the only time he'd use that story. Instead, it would be crucial for clearing all the mess up. Besides the emotional aspect, there was the hype. Holland's energy and Holland's charisma were just contagious. A year and a half after the release, the company raised $124 million in 2 rounds of funding. Its valuation had reached close to $600 million. And part of this funding came from Stripe. This is a big name in financial services. And yes, this is a company that could either compete with them or be a great backer to have, potentially even a buyer. So under Stripe's investment, the company went through massive growth, but with a problem, a huge problem, because the product wasn't close to working well. It turns out that all through 2019, Holland had rushed the product to get investors' attention. And that's nothing new in the startup world. A flawed product at least gives us an idea of what the future can look like. But underneath it all, there were some big red flags. An NPR investigation revealed that he hired engineers from Nigeria to work on the prototype, underpaying them. They were even part of the hype campaigns, attending conferences and wearing Fast merch. But 3 months later, he just fired them on the spot. No warning, no notice, and then he told investors that he just had developed the platform himself. And it seemed that the world believed this story. Silicon Valley loved him because there was nothing new. It was a brash CEO breaking the norm. Plus, as a startup itself, Fast was going through the normal stages of a startup. I mean, it had grown from 2 founders to 90 employees, but then it ballooned to almost 400 employees.
There's not a place in the world that has engineers that have worked at companies that have gone from 1 to 1,000 employees in a matter of years.
And the reason for this growth is even a source of debate. Some say that it was Stripe's demand, while others say that Holland wanted or needed to project this growth. After all, the product wasn't working. Leaked documents revealed that the company had never been able to overcome many of the challenges they faced on the product side. And Fast was bragging about having tons of companies use their product, but were they actually using it? The clear answer, it seems, it was no. Close to 40% of the surveyed companies who had the product didn't really offer it. The